I wonder if placebos work better when they're mimicking something that is existing already. For example, if you are to say, this sugar pill, sort of without necessarily telling the person that, but this medication for you is, drug B59C, and whether that's a sugar pill or drug B59C, it seems to me that the placebo in that situation is going to have more of an effect than if you were just to walk up to someone and say, for example, this little pill is going to cure your, whatever affliction that you're dealing with at the time.
Yes, I think the more specifically that we suggest something will have an impact, then it's almost like hypnotic suggestions. The more targeted or precise they are, the more they're likely to have an impact. And the other thing is, we know that placebos tend to have their impact through the same physiological mechanisms as the active treatment. So placebos are going to work best when our body actually can function in some kind of particular way. So we're actually exploiting the physiology that exists. We're exploiting the actual mind-body interactions that truly exist. So this is actually a thing that we're drawing on. It's a process. It's a real process that we're activating. It's not just some kind of imaginary, fake non-event, as placebos used to be associated with.
And you touched on it briefly just before, but I think it's a really important point about placebos, and that's about the idea of side effects. And particularly with stuff like you mentioned it with back surgery before, and I know with, for example, anti-anxiolytic medication, as you say, the efficacy of some of those placebos can be comparable to the anti-anxiolytic drug within itself. But at the same time, it doesn't actually have some of the side effects that the anti-anxiolytic drug might have.
Yes, and as one example, if we can use some kind of interventions, including placebos, that can draw on, if you like, the endogenous opiates, then we can't get addicted to them like we can get addicted to, if you like, drug treatment opiates like cocaine, for example. So yes, there is a benefit at times with placebo of not having some of the extra side effects or complications.